Chapter 7. Jay and Emily. One summer day after Daisy had graduated high school, Jay came to her nest home. "How have you been, Daisy?" "Just fine, Jay," Daisy answered shyly. "I know it has been a while since we talked, but I have to ask you to do something for me which is very important," Jay said in a serious tone. "What is it?" Daisy asked, worried. "Would you please be my bridesmaid for my wedding? I'm marrying Emily next month." Jay looked away, and Daisy thought for a moment and then answered, "Yes. Tell me where you want me to start getting ready." "You'll always be my best friend. I will have Emily come and take you to Robin Mall to get a dress." "Thank you, Daisy." And Jay flew off to Emily's nest home. A few days later, Emily flew to Daisy's nest, and Daisy turned to Mama Sparrow. "Will you come with me?" "Yes, Daisy," said Mama, and they all flew to the mall and into the bridal shop. "I can't wait until you get married," Mama chirped as Daisy was trying on dresses. "This one is too big," Daisy said, trying to ignore her mother's comment. And she called the sales clerk over to the dressing room. "Can I try on another dress? This one doesn't fit." "I'm afraid Miss Robin has already ordered only this dress for you. We will just have to alter it and make it fit," the girl explained. The sparrow got out the measuring tape and pointed to Daisy. "Spread your wings so I can measure you." Daisy stood still and stared intently at Emily, who was flitting around the store and picking out more wedding items. It didn't take long for the girl to mark the changes. "Okay, you're done. I will call when the dress is ready to be picked up." "Thank you," said Daisy. Then she turned to Emily. "What time would you like me to be at the church?" Emily thought a moment and then said, 1:30. My friends will be there at 1, so that will give you enough time to get ready." "Okay, fine," Daisy huffed. The day of the wedding, the dress shop called. Daisy had only enough time to pick up the dress and get to the church. This time Papa wanted to come along, so they rushed to their chores. When they got to the church, Daisy went straight into the dressing room and put on the dress. The tailor had made a mistake. He took in the chest and the waist, but everything else puffed out. Daisy looked like a frilly balloon. When Emily and the other bridesmaids saw her, they laughed. But it was too late. The ceremony was about to begin. "You must go out there," Emily peeped. "You are Jay's best friend." Daisy cowered in the corner and would not move. "This is a disaster," she muttered to herself. Emily huffed out the door and called for Mr. Sparrow. "Tell your daughter that she has to come out to be in my wedding," Emily began. "I will not be without one bridesmaid." Papa Sparrow entered the dressing room. "Daisy," he called, "I worked hard, gathering twigs and vines, and carrying sacks of birdseed to pay for that dress. You had better come out here and wear it for Jay's wedding." Daisy waddled out from the corner. "It really doesn't look that bad," Papa said, trying to make his baby bird feel happy. Of course, for Papa's and Jay's sake, Daisy wiped her tears and walked out front. The wedding march began, and as she walked up the aisle, she could feel everyone staring at her from her back. But Papa just smiled, and Daisy forgot about all the other people. While the priest was marrying Jay and Emily, Jay gave one last smile to Daisy, and she could hear him thinking, "You will always be my best friend." Those words echoed through her mind as Jay said "I do" to Emily Robin. But at the reception, Jay didn't even look at Daisy. She knew that the moment he said "I do" to Emily, he was actually saying goodbye to Daisy.